What a win! What a day here at Kappaugh Field. The Redhawks have knocked off the Panthers in the rubber game by a final count of 7-6. You don't think these two teams are evenly matched? 19 innings Friday, 1-run game on Saturday, 11 innings today. And the Redhawks outlast Eastern Illinois by a count of 7-6. Time for the Coach's Wrap. It's powered by Garber's Menswear. Garber's for men and young men in the Town Plaza. Cape Girardeau, joined by head coach Andy Sawyers. Man, what a ball game that was. And you had some late dramatic heroics against their best pitcher, Riggs, who had given up one home run all season. Mugen got him in the ninth, and Cannon walked him off in the 11th inning.
Sometimes in order to win, your best players have to play good, right? Like, I've had games where we do everything right, but our best players don't get hits, and we don't win. And today our best players got it done. You think about the guys with experience in our program. Ty Stouse was a homer shy of the Scheichel. He played great. Michael Mugen, Mikey Missles hits 2 home runs. Bryce Cannon was good all weekend, hits the walk-off homer in the 11th. Sometimes you just need your best players to play good. And if your best players play good, usually you end up on top. And I told the team after the game, like, we are nowhere near playing to our potential at this point. But if they'll fight as hard as they are right now and compete as hard as they are and not be soft, we'll have a chance to be pretty sticking good at the end, because at some point we are going to get hot. At some point we are going to play to our offensive potential, and we just got to keep grinding out wins and series wins till we get there.
So Riggs against Cannon there in the 11th inning. First pitch was a slider that missed way high. Then he threw him a changeup away, 2-0. And I couldn't tell what the third pitch was, but it was 83, and it was down and in, and he dropped the head of the bat on that ball and kept it fair.
Changeup. Threw him 3 straight off-speed pitches, and he got the third one.
And one of those deals, I mean, that's a fastball guy, and he did not go with his fastball, and that's a guy that, boy, you don't want to see late in a ball game. He came in the 19th inning the other night, but, once again, Michael Mugen, and how about that shot by Mugen into right center field, that oppo power we've talked about with him a lot.
Yeah, no, Mikey Missles lives in the backside gap. I've always said when he keeps his mind in right center field, he is one of the most dangerous hitters in our conference, and he hit the 2 backside homers today. Pretty awesome stuff.
Also, you made a move there late in the game. You've got your closer. He has been nails this year. You got a guy coming up who's hit 2 home runs today. And the second one was 455, according to TrackMan. I mean,
it said 455 on TrackMan?
It said 455.
Well, I've got an internal TrackMan, and it said a country mile. He hit that ball a country mile.
And then you decide, hey, we're going to bring in Gavin Johnston. He had just thrown over 60 pitches on Friday, and he comes in with that slider, and you got him to bounce to Corbin. And that was not a routine play, man. He was throwing on the run, and he threw it perfectly. I mean, that was a great call to bring in Gavin Johnston. You had a hunch, and, boy, he paid you back.
I don't know if it was a hunch, but just remembering that he had 2 home runs off a left-handed pitcher earlier in the day. You know, so he had nuked 2 home runs, a country mile, and in terms of stuff, I know they're different and their pitches have different shapes and whatnot, but it's still, they're similar in terms of stuff and velocity and stuff like that. And it's like, seemed kind of obvious to, like, the splits say it's better to be right-handed, and the fact that he hit 2 homers and the wind's howling out, it was like, what, maybe we should not be left-handed right here when it's for the game. It's easy to make that call. I mean, coaches, you know, we get the benefit of making decisions and not having to make pitches, but the credit goes to the kid. I mean, he came in against their hottest hitter and ripped off some good sliders, and then Caleb Corbin has to make the play of the day. It's a good play on the chopper to play through it aggressively on the body control play and then make a great throw to first base. I mean, they're the ones who made that happen. That was a good pitch and an awesome play by Corbin.
All right, how about your bullpen? The last run that they scored in the game was the 4th of the 4 runs in the 6th inning on the safety squeeze bunt, and that was it. No more offense against your bullpen.
Yeah, the bullpen, kind of like we talked about, I think, in the pregame, maybe, or was it yesterday? It's been outside of Jackson Cranwater, it's been like a revolving, you know, like a cast of characters, different guys, you know, and today Mason Pennington took his turn in the revolving door of different relievers to be the setup man, and a guy that has been doing a really good job starting for us, but we needed to, obviously with the 19 innings we played on Friday night, we needed him to, we had been saving him to start on Tuesdays, but we needed him to throw innings for us on the weekend. And so it was Mason Pennington's turn to hop in there and do the job. And he was really good as well.
3 1/3, no hits.
Yeah, young man's growing up. He's a super talented kid, obviously big kid, good arm, but like he's growing up in front of our eyes. I'm really proud of him, Cates.
All right, old rival Murray State on Tuesday night, 5 o'clock game.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Dan Skirka, their head coach, is one of my best friends in the area, and they've got a good club. I feel like we should be the home team over there, and they should be the home team over here in a couple weeks. They played like 6 games at Kappa Hall already this year. They've had to move 2 series that were rained out at Johnny Reagan Field and move them to Kappa Hall because they happen to coincide with us being on the road. So I think that's kind of amazing. But they've played 6 games at Kappa Hall this year, none against the Red Hawks. So when they come here, they're going to be the home team, and we're going to have to go to the first base dugout.
Off the field stories can be very cool as well. Bryce Cannon, his dad flew in from California. He had family members in the audience today. Kind of cool when it works out like that and he hits a walk-off home run.
It doesn't always work out. Sometimes family members buy plane tickets and kids don't even get in the lineup or don't pitch. That's just the way it works. It's Division I baseball. You don't get to put somebody in the lineup just because their mom and dad flew out. But it certainly is awesome when it does work out.
All right. So the message to your team after winning a hard-fought game and winning another series.
I just told them that we're nowhere near where we're playing to our potential. And the one thing is they're not soft. And so, like, if we can just continue to be tough and continue to play hard and continue to care about the guy next to him, like, we're gonna stay competitive until we can get hot at the end.
All right, Coach. Appreciate the time. Congratulations on the win. And we will. I won't be at Murray on Tuesday, so I'll be back here against Lindenwood next weekend. We'll see you then. Congrats on the win.
All right, buddy.
All right, that is the Red Hawks head coach. We'll be back to wrap it up after this timeout. Red Hawks win it 7-6.